Moz, welcome back. How's pre-season going?
Yeah, it's going well. Very, very tough. I'd go as far as saying it's been one of the hardest few days I've had in. I think this is my 15th pre-season, so it's good work.
Take us through what Paul Cox and his team have been putting you through.
A lot of intense running, really. The ball sessions have been intense as well. But there's been a great emphasis on teamwork, whether we've been in little teams or working together as a big group. But everything we've done, it's been intense, and that's what pre-season is all about. But at the same time, they've kept it enjoyable, so it's been really good.
And how would you compare this season's training, this pre-season's training schedule and the format and all that type of thing to last season's?
Well, obviously it's different stages of the season. I mean, this stage of the season, a lot's going to be based on fitness, so the intensity is much higher. Like I say, a great deal's been based on sticking together as a team, working as a team, the fact that you need your teammates to get through different situations, so a lot's built on teamwork and team ethic. And yeah, I mean, obviously we're only a week in, so the majority of the work has been fitness.
You mentioned an emphasis on teamwork there. I believe one type of those sessions was implemented today. You had the army in, didn't you?
Yeah, we've had the army in all day today, and that's been very tough. At one point we were running around the field carrying logs and tyres, so the lads have found that a very tough day. But again, there's been a lot of emphasis on team building and team bonding and sticking together, and at the same time you're getting great fitness work out of it.
So what's the mood like in the camp?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, considering there's a lot of new lads in the dressing room, we seem to have, and I think it happens at football clubs when you all come into a dressing room. You know, you're all here to do the same job, and we're all pulling the same direction. I think everybody knows that we want to get out of this league, and I think the lads that have been brought in, they know what the score is and they know what the target and our aim is. So straight away we've all kind of got to know each other, and it's going really well.
Just how tough will it be next season? Because there's so many big clubs now in the conference, isn't there?
I think it's going to be the toughest season yet, to be honest with you. Like you say, there's clubs in this league now that have got silly money to play with. You see your Fleetwoods, Lutons are always going to be up there. Even teams like Kidderminster are going to be there and thereabouts. And then you've always got to worry about the teams coming down. But I think that the management team we've got installed now, and the players that have been brought in, they're experienced. We've got some good young lads that want to prove a point. So we've got a great blend. Now it's just up to us to put that all together and be ready for August the 13th.
Tell us a bit more about Paul Cox then, Moz. What's his approach like? How does he differ from the managers you've worked under? You've worked under a few.
I've worked under about 407 now. No, he's been brilliant, to be honest with you. Him and Mickey, their attitudes, they want to win. That's it. You can see straight away they've got a drive and a desire to win, and that rubs off on people. And it's brilliant now that everything from day one we're driving forward, and everything we want to do, they want to win. Whether it's a race, they want you to win. Whether it's press ups, they want you to win. And like I say, it rubs off on people, and it's a good atmosphere to be around.
It's an exciting time for the fans. Just pre-season around the corner now. How is it for you?
The same, exciting. I think when you come back into pre-season, you're always dreading the first couple of weeks, even though you know what it's going to entail. You try and prepare yourself, but I don't think anything prepares yourself for the first week or two of hard running. But then you want to get into the game straight away. It's going to be a great season, hopefully, for the club, and we just need to make sure that we're ready for that first game.
On a different note now, of course you were the captain for us last season. Has anything been mentioned about the captaincy for next season?
No, nothing yet. Obviously the new gaffer's come in. I don't know if he's got new plans and new ideas, but obviously I'll be fighting to keep that armband. First of all, I've got to get in the team, which is a challenge in itself, and I'm making sure I can do everything in my power and to get into the team, and then I'll be fighting for that armband.
Have the new signings that the manager's made in midfield put you on your toes?
I think well, me personally, I'm always on my toes. I've never been someone that sits back and thinks, oh, I'm going to be in the team. I don't think that's the way, as a professional footballer, you should go about your job. I think you've always got to be pushing to improve yourself and improve your team in whatever you can do. Obviously, we've had a lot of midfielders been brought in, so I want to make sure I'm top of that list to start the season.
Let's talk a little bit about the supporters. Of course, it was a frustrating time for them last season, as it was for the players and everybody involved. Up and down sort of campaign, as you know. What would you ask of them going into next term?
Just to get behind us like they can. I mean, I know we didn't give them a lot to shout about last season, and rightly so, they showed the frustration, but that's in the past now, that's gone. We don't need to look back at that again ever. We don't need to dwell on it. We need to move forward. We've got new guidance, new management now. And I'd just say, just stick with us, be patient with us. If we're not top of the league after the first 3 or 4 games, it's not the end of the world. I'd rather not be top. And I think the manager will tell you the same. It's a marathon, and stick with us, because I think that the ideas and the focus that the management team have, I think we'll be up there fighting.
Overall, Muzz, from what you've said to me this afternoon, it seems pretty positive in these early stages. Yeah,
definitely. I'm really excited, to be honest with you, and I think the rest of the lads will tell you the same. There's really kind of it's a strange buzz around the place at the minute, but it's a positive one. You can see everyone just wants to dig in and get the heels in, and go out there and basically show everything what Mansfield Town's really about.
Are we stronger than last season?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I think, like I say, the attitude alone that's been brought into the football club is a winning one. It's a stronger one. I think we've got more men, and I think that'll go a long way.
Thanks for your time as always.
Not a problem.